Absolute bedlam. Absolute bedlam. Absolute bedlam. Talking about topics and stuff. Absolute bedlam. Absolute bedlam. Absolute bedlam podcast. Who? What? Where? Why?
It's just going to be absolute bedlam now.
There we go.
Set Surf Ethical Skincare. Set Surf uses only the finest organic minerals and ingredients, taking an ethical approach to protecting the planet as well as your skin. You take care of the good times, while Set Surf takes care of your skin. Are you off to the beach this summer? Well, why not get your hands on some SPF 30 or 50 Set Surf sunscreen to keep your body protected? Absolute Bedlam Podcast, proud to be sponsored by Set Surf Skincare.
We're back again. So, this is going to be a bit of a controversial one. We've just done some comedy and we've also done some horror. This one's going to be a bit more conspiratorial.
Oh, it's a big ass fucking word.
That is a big word. That's worth a $5, Kofi. Sort me out. It's a moon landings video.
I take my payments a bag.
So, we'll watch the video and at the end we'll discuss whether or not we believe that any of this shit is real. Or if it is completely falsified, made up in Hollywood Studio 14.
Just to caveat this, guys, I honestly do not have an opinion on this yet.
Same.
Which is weird, because anyone who's seen me come from behind the camera onto anything in ABP knows that normally John's got a fucking opinion about everything. I don't shut the fuck up.
Sometimes you've got an opinion on nothing.
I have. I've got an opinion on opinions.
Yeah.
I'm that kind of cunt.
Opinions
Opinions for days. Opinions for days!
We need to get you some vocab training.
Faux cunt training.
Well, it was over a minute, I'll give you that. So yeah, moon landing, Apollo 14 landing, EVA and liftoff, DAIN, AI interpolation. I'm assuming that's artificial intelligence.
Is this the right one?
I think so.
Was it Shepard, Rousseau,
24 FPS. So this will be like watching the moon landing from a potato.
But you sure this is the actual moon landing?
I think so.
Because that doesn't look like it to me, because that's got Shepard, Rousseau and Mitchell.
Yeah.
But it's Buzz Aldrin, wasn't it?
Yeah, fair enough.
So let's go for the moon landing.
I jumped from space, world record supersonic freefall.
Full of shit,
You could
like.
not pay me any money to do that shit. Yeah, that was live, wasn't it? So if he died, it would have been on live TV. Oh, Neil deGrasse Tyson's always got a fucking opinion on everything science, hasn't he? Walking on the moon, the police.
Baby steps, that's what you take. Walking on the moon. So this is the original footage.
Dum dum dum. Why has it only got 300,000 views?
No good a fuck.
People have tuned out and started watching TikTok dances instead. Okay, Buzz Aldrin confirms UFO sighting. That guy's seen some shit.
So is it? I think it's Apollo. Yes, it's Apollo 11 moon landing.
1969. Yeah.
What I don't want is all the fucking bullshit.
Yeah. I think this is it. This is the right year at least.
So Apollo 11.
Please don't switch off, guys. Bear with. This is a work in progress, as we all are. Oh wow! It brings up a Wikipedia article at the top. What do we reckon?
I don't want any bullshit.
You just want the footage, don't you? You don't want, hi guys, welcome to Top 5 Central. This is the top 5 moon landings. They are fucking loving life on that.
Oh, that looks fucking badass. If only you cunts could see us now. Right.
Streamed 3 years ago. Oh.
We can't watch fucking 3 hours of this shit.
No, definitely not.
The final 13 minutes before the moon landing.
Who gives a fuck about that?
Oh, just fucking see the shit.
Was the moon landing faked?
I'm gonna go with this one.
Yeah. Okay. If it's not the right video, guys,
Looks pretty
we're
good.
trying our best. This looks pretty legit, though.
It looks fucking
old.
cack.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, but let's fucking do this, man.
Yeah, let's go.
I guess you're about the only person around that doesn't have TV coverage of the scene.
That's all right, I don't mind a bit.
Fuck you, FB.
Last night, something like 125 million Americans and uncounted millions in other countries saw a unique combining of romance and technology. John Keats looked at the moon one time and wondered what there was in it that moved his heart.
Cheese.
Scientists and engineers looked at the moon and thought they could send men to walk on it if they could build the hardware. It turned out they could, and they did. And perhaps 50 years from now or more, when people think of the past, they will look at the pictures from last night. But without waiting that long, here is a shortened and edited version of last night's romantic and technical history.
Yeah, get on with it.
I'm gonna step off the limb now.
Neil Armstrong, Flight Commander.
That's one small step for man,
Yeah.
one giant leap for mankind.
Giant leap for ABP. Turns out, when it goes to the moon, it's really fucking boring.
Surface is fine and powdery. I can pick it up loosely with my toe. It does adhere in fine layers, like powdered charcoal, to the sole and sides of my boot.
Cole Edwin Aldrin
Buzz
Jr.
Aldrin.
Colonel.
Beautiful,
This is General
beautiful.
Buzz
Isn't that
Aldrin.
something?
He's a moonship pilot, which is
Magnificent sight out here.
a definite job title that you wouldn't see on a CV.
Magnificent desolation.
There's a ghost behind it.
This isn't a normal shit you see people publicising.
No.
For those who haven't read the plaque, we'll
This is
read the
normal
plaque
footage.
that's on the front landing gear of this
What
lamb.
time that is.
Is that the time up there?
Two hemispheres, one showing
That's in the AM.
each of the two hemispheres of Earth. Underneath it says, "Here men from the planet Earth first set foot upon the moon, July 1969 AD. It came in peace for all mankind." It has the crew members' signatures and the signature of the President of the United States.
What's the plastic bag?
5p now.
Columbia, this is Houston reading you loud and clear, over. Yeah, this is Houston reading.
Yeah, read you loud and clear. How's it going?
Roger, the EVA is progressing beautifully. I believe they're setting up the flag now.
Great.
I guess you're about the only person around that doesn't have TV coverage of the scene.
Nowadays we'd be streaming
That's
on
all right, I
Twitch.
don't mind a bit. How is the quality
So
of the
that's the
TV?
flag, yeah?
Oh, it's beautiful, Mike. It
Yeah.
really is.
And there's no wind.
Oh, geez, that's great. Is the lighting halfway decent?
Yes, indeed. They got the flag up now, and you can see the stars and stripes on the lunar
Flag up
surface.
now, and you can see the stars and stripes on the lunar surface. Beautiful, just beautiful.
Where's that wind? Is this like one of the things that people say, oh, it's good?
You do have to be rather careful to keep track of where your center of mass is. Sometimes it takes about 2 or 3 spaces to make sure that you've got your feet underneath you.
Is it possible to not do that and look happy, like a Teletubby? He could be severely depressed or whatever.
And about 2 or 3 or maybe 4 easy phases can bring you to a fairly smooth stop.
God, this foot just clapped.
Direction.
It's mad to think that this was like the best definition you could get at the time, isn't it?
Put out to the
I
side,
think
cut a
that's
little bit.
pretty close to what we would get to sort of
Yeah.
like 3
Well, right now everything's like 1080p or whatever, 4K, but
we were thinking 124,
yeah, so in like 20 years from now, if someone's watching this, they'll be like, oh, this is crap.
Hello, Neil and Buzz. I'm talking to you by telephone from the Oval Room at the White House. And this certainly has to be the most historic telephone call ever made. I just can't tell you how proud we all are of what you... For every American, this has to be the proudest day of our lives. And for people all over the world, I am sure they too join with the recognizing
Well, you know, but
what an
we've got
immense
satellite
feat
phones
this
up there in
You
preparation.
look slightly left and there's a massive red phone box in the UK.
Now,
Nah. Bye.
Right,
Okay.
you go first.
I think it's real, but I genuinely have no reason to back that up. And I think that to do that from a Hollywood studio, there's so many variables and so much that you would have to do to make it look like you're on the moon.
Are you judging that purely by the empirical evidence you had in front of you right there and then?
Yeah, because it sounds like they're not on Earth, like they're on a walkie-talkie, and obviously you've got the time going up and stuff, and they're bouncing around. I don't know. I like we said at the start, I don't really give a shit if it's. It doesn't affect me.
I'm interested by your take.
Yeah.
I completely disagree, based on the same evidence. It's obvious bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking explain why for everyone right now, because anyone with half breaks is bullshit. Right. It's got nothing to do with flags and wind, because if you notice, when the flag's flapping about when he's put it up, the camera cuts. It comes back in,
Yeah.
and then the flag's mysteriously still.
Yeah.
So, I don't think it's his wind. I think it's because they fucked up. They weren't meant to move around. The third guys were to be on the flag, so they didn't move.
But why would they then publish that rather than
Because
be
it's
like,
1969.
we need to take it again, stop, cut?
No one would have understood video editing techniques to that degree
Yeah.
at that point. So it's 1969. They probably assumed no one ever would. In terms of the surfacing, what we talk about,
Yeah.
that's Nevada Desert, mate. That's obviously
Interesting.
desert. All you gotta do, Nevada Desert, late at night, black and white cameras, you can fucking pull it off. Bounce around, walking like a cunt. Bouncy shoes.
If this video gets 100,000 likes, we're going to the Nevada desert dressed as
I'll
astronauts.
tell you what, right, if this video, right, I'm gonna throw this out there right now. I'm gonna throw it out there right now, this is a fucking gospel promise.
Yeah.
If this video gets to 100,000 likes, okay, and if ABP gets to 10,000 subscribers, right, me and Ben will go to Nevada Desert and we will recreate the moon landing video. Yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
Deal?
Deal.
We all you? Yeah? If you get us to that point, we will go and do it. We'll make it happen.
If I see this on trending tomorrow, my heart is going to sink. I'm going to be like, oh shit, it's happening.
We create fucking YouTube videos in my house.
Hashtag to the moon.
We don't fucking go and make moon landing videos, but I would fucking go and recreate it. Prove the point.
Do you think it's now easier to fake that?
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Because the equipment is more readily available. What you've always got to remember is that the government and top-end science has access to vaccinations, technologies, 20, 30 years before we ever get it.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's 50 years is the rule before we've ever had it. It's like DVDs and like HD TV is that. Most government access would have had what we've got now in the 80s.
Do you think if nowadays, if someone was to fake that, what's stopping Jeff from down the road to fly a drone to prove that we're faking it? you see what I mean?
Nothing today is going to stop anyone doing that.
Now
I think that's the thing.
everyone has the most mental camera.
But this is the poison chalice of modern technology and modern social media, because that's why social media is so powerful. Having social media there brainwashes the ignorant constantly, so that people don't think like me and you would think.
Yeah.
We have all this technology readily available to hold people to account, people at the top to account. But while they're creating divisiveness between people, no one holds them to account.
Yeah.
1960s, no one fucking had that.
Yeah.
But I would say this, controversially for what I just said, I would rather live blissfully in ignorance in the 60s, believing that shit was real, than live hopelessly in reality now, knowing it's bullshit and being powerless to change it.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, that's the world we live in now. We're powerless to change the elite nature at the top echelons.
Yeah.
But we are aware. Those of any kind of intelligence are aware. But I would rather be. I'd rather be back there. That's why I fucking yearn desperately for the 90s. If I could be in the 90s again, fuck this all off. I would.
Do you think the whole, like, if this is fake, the whole milestone of reaching the moon was like a morale boost for the America?
Well,
the world?
what it was,
There
you
was a
had
space race, wasn't
You
it?
had
From
the space
Russia,
race that was a portion of the Cold War.
Yeah.
So at this point, this would have been Khrushchev and JFK.
Yeah.
The Russians were ahead of the Americans.
Yeah.
JFK needed to make a statement. And what people forget is at this point, JFK's presidency was in the toilet. Because there was stuff about him and Marilyn Monroe was all in the press. This got him out of a lot of shit. A lot of shit.
So this was just a public sort of
PR.
popularity. Fuck me. Popularity contest.
I don't think NASA's ever been to the moon.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's ever been to the moon.
Yeah. Why wouldn't we go back?
Well, this is the thing. They say people
1969.
have gone back to the moon, but there's no real footage. It's not an event. It's like with the whole Mars rover and stuff like that. It's so easy.
Yeah.
And this is the thing, guys. I mean, because obviously I do video editing, I can tell you this. It's so easy to take footage of harsh terrain, dry terrain, base terrain where there's very little moisture or water or animals running around at all. There are places in this world that are like that. And put a filter on your camera, or post-edit, change the coloration. I could tell you now, and I'm almost tempted to do this at this point on this video, right? I could change the colour to hot orange on this right now. I could increase the heat temperature, change the coloration, and it would look completely different.
Yeah.
Do you know how to make something like us on Mars?
Yeah.
Or the moon? You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a skeptic in me.
Yeah.
Like you, obviously, you
You're
believe it, like you
looking
believe in
for-
ghosts. And I don't believe in that, and we've seen some shit, but I still wouldn't believe it.
You're looking for rationale behind it. I would fucking love to record a podcast on the moon, though.
That would be epic.
That would be cool. But I'd want to get the fuck off as soon as I'm done. Because that shit looks boring.
Who's the famous British astronaut that was all over the fucking press the last few years? Tim something or other.
Genuinely do not know. Should we have a look? Should we have a quick
Yeah,
Google
let's
on the
find out
fly?
who this guy. That kind of is.
Tim Astronaut.
British astronaut.
Okay.
Tim. I think it's Tim.
Bear with. Like the video.
Subscribe.
Astro. Tim Peake.
That's it, Tim Peake. So, Tim Peake,
This guy.
you can. If you're out there and you listen to ABP, because you know, of course you are. Why wouldn't you be? If you're out there and you're watching this video, Tim Peake, we'd love you to come on and explain to me and explain to all the people like me why this isn't bullshit, and that you've actually been at the space station floating around Earth in the moon. Because I don't believe you can.
I don't think he's going to come on now.
You mustachioed fuck. I
He's
think
only
you're full of
51.
shit.
Apparently, according to his Wikipedia, he's got 185 days of space time.
Well,
That's
fuck.
like uptime on your task manager, innit?
That's like
Space time.
6 months. If I
And
fucked
11
off
minutes.
and left my kids and wife for 6 months, well, my wife left me. But if I fucked off and left my kids for 6 months and my dog and everything, right? Everyone like, what are you doing, you cunt? Get back in now.
Retired. So, yeah. Total EVA time 4 hours 43 minutes. Yeah.
So the thing is, well,
yeah, go on. We'll
so there's a pass to come in.
Yep.
Russians had a cooler name for it.
Cosmonauts.
Cosmonauts, fucking banging.
It kind of reminds me of like a CBeebies show.
Yeah, but cosmonauts. That's only because you're thinking of octonauts.
Octonauts.
But like cosmonaut sounds
Octopus
gangster
space.
as fuck.
Cosmonauts.
Astronaut.
Yeah.
I don't know what the naught thing's all about.
Yeah.
What's the naught thing about? It's not nautical, is it? I suppose you're on a ship. That's probably where the naught thing comes in.
Is that to do with centrifugal force though? Because apparently that's meant to give the like illusion to your body that you're underwater, and a lot of your space training is underwater to simulate the weightlessness of Earth's atmosphere and shit.
I just think that
I literally saw your enthusiasm drop when I started talking.
I mean, it was a very interesting topic of conversation, but the thing for me is, right, personally, I would just call us space sailors.
Yeah.
Space cowboys. Some people call me space cowboy.
Space boy.
Basically, I think they're bellends. They're all full of shit. I've never met an astronaut.
Astro Bellends.
Think about it in our lifetime, right?
Yeah.
Has there been any major things like going in space? Apart from the Mars rover, about that fucking little gimp in Ipswich?
No.
No.
There's been a couple of like breakthroughs where like Mars has water, and there's like I think there's a body of water floating around the universe. It's just this massive like, it looks like a hot tub without the hot tub, and it's just this mass of water.
Shit.
Yeah. And there's
bubble
all sorts of like breakthroughs where like planets are actually spinning on their side because something flew past them once and all that sort of stuff.
It works. It's all bollocks. Absolute fucking cobblers. I don't buy into any of it. If you look back at some of the Mars footage, right, from going back to sort of like late 90s, early 2000s when we were kids, they were going on about, like I said, the Mars rover and shit like that.
Yeah.
Have you looked back at any of that recently? It was just like, you remember Transformers Beast Wars?
Yeah.
How cutting edge that CGI was.
Yeah.
Ain't fucking much better than that.
Love it. Yeah.
The problem is, right, guys, and this is a big issue, people take what they see in the moment as absolute gospel without question.
Yeah.
And then don't go back and look at it. And because your memory plays tricks on you.
Yeah.
Right? And I implore you all to do this. I want you to sit there tonight, right? I want you to sit down and think about a memory, a strong memory you have from when you were in primary school. Right? And picture all the faces of people that are in there with you that you know currently, you've seen that as adults. And tell me how you hear their voice and how you see their face.
Yeah.
Because for me, I can't remember any of my old school friends looking like they do when we were kids. I see them as them they are now and hear them as they are now. If I hear someone's voice who I haven't spoken to in 20 years, it fucking throws me off when they've looked a lot deeper and sound very different to what they did when they were a kid, because that's what I'm used to. Your memory plays tricks on you. So you will remember things, right, in the context of your life you're living now, rather than the context of reality. So I implore you to go back. And it's that whole idea where we're saying, the Monopoly Man never wore a monocle, and all this kind of shit. That's the butterfly effect isn't true in that regard.
That Mandela effect.
Yeah, the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
It's not true. The Mandela effect isn't real. It's your brain playing tricks. Because I've had that. You know, I've had that when I thought about something being there and it was different. But your brain plays tricks on you. Your memory is tainted by current affairs.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So yeah, go back and do that. Go back and check out some of the footage when you were younger about sort of space travel, things that went on.
Yeah. So this isn't all about us. Guys, do you think the moon landings were real or fake? You can put yes, you can put no in the comments, or you can try and justify it. I don't want a fucking massive astral argument to break out though. I want to try and keep it safe, keep it polite, keep it punctual. But yeah, I've enjoyed this reaction. Have you had a good time?
Yeah, it's been good. Let us know if you think Neil Armstrong's a cunt.
There we go. Sorry for the background noise. Like I said earlier, John has
So
a
won't
zoo.
talk about me.
And keep it bedlam. And thanks for all the love on the most recent videos. Farewell.
And just before we do go, guys, just for ABP's benefit here, right? If you do watch any of our videos and you give us a like, drop us a little comment in the comment section. I want to run a little bit of a human experiment here. I'm not going to name any names, YouTube. Fucked us the other week.
Yeah.
And I want to run a little bit of social experiment. So drop us a comment, let us know you're here, let us know you're real. And yeah, we'll see you on down the road.
Until then.
Dorset, England's gateway to the sea. Legends tell of how travellers and wayfarers would navigate vast oceans to meet the natural beauty of the Jurassic coastline. As the centuries have passed, only their song remains. Absolute Bedlam are proud to be sponsored by Shanty Spirit, the taste of the Jurassic Coast.
Absolute Bedlam.
Hey guys, it's John here from Absolute Bedlam.
Bedlam.
We just wanted to take a moment to introduce you to our brand new Patreon. If you head over to Patreon now, you can get access to behind the scenes footage, ad-free content and episodes. You can even send your own requests in terms of the content you would like to see us create. All of this is available to you and more. We've got free options available to you as a patron with us. If you just want to support what we do and help build the Absolute Bedlam experience, a small fee of £1 a month, you can do just that. If you want to get access to that ad-free content, those ad-free episodes, for £5 a month, you can join the Hive. And if you want all of that and more behind the scenes footage, commission works with us, live Q&A sessions, for £10 a month, all of the madness, all of the chaos of Absolute Bedlam will be yours. So head over to Patreon now, become a patron, and join the Hive.
Absolute Bedlam podcast. Who? What? Where? Why?